Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the April Fool's podcast. I am solo here. Benito has another obligation. He's coaching wrestling, so we're going to be kind of hit or miss with the duo pods. But I do have one of my good friends here filling in for the day. So please welcome for episode 160, my friend Anthony Rey, brother.
Yo, what's happening?
What's going on,
A
dude?
little 6-7 action.
Welcome, welcome.
Appreciate it. It's an honor to be here.
What's up, bro?
Hey, man, let's just hope I'm half as funny as you guys. So.
Dude, yeah, right, bro. We just wing it up here. What we were just saying, well, the last time we saw you, I think it was before COVID, but it's been a while, huh?
Dude, it's like that meme. It's like after two bros linking after the most legendary arc ever. It's like, yo, life-changing arc ever. It's like, we're here. Dude. We're back. We're so back.
Are you, so you're in town, or what? Tell me what's going on with you lately, dude.
Dude, just on my Bruce Wayne. You feel me?
On your Bruce Wayne.
Just on the Bruce Wayne, a little bit of Iron Man, you know.
Trying to save the world?
Just something like that.
Billionaire, playboy, philanthropist?
Yeah, we could roll with that. And being a Christian at that, it's like, yo, dude, there's a lot going on with that. But, dude.
I feel like there's like a spiritual awakening these days coming for the world, no? In a good way?
Absolutely. And I just want to say, you know, I got big shoes to fill, a big seat to fill, quite literally, with Benito. I'm just kidding, no shade.
Shout out
Benito, you the man. And he thinks he's all cute or what with that name?
Oh, he is cute, dude.
I know, with the name like Benito,
Benito, dude.
Bonito.
Bonito,
like
Benito.
a bento box?
Yeah,
Like
yep.
Benito?
Benito
like
Bento.
I like that, Nico
Yeah.
Bento.
We could do that too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. But yeah, bro, there is a spiritual awakening.
I feel like it's been a long time coming, and is it what we need?
You got the Jesus piece on today.
Yeah,
I'm April Fool's.
I grew up Catholic, kind of fell off, tried to do things my own way a little bit in college, but yeah, I would say I'm still a practicing Catholic Christian, trying to do our best out here, dude, right?
Hey, man, that's all we could really do, right?
And that's the whole point of my faith, I think, trying to do your best and holding yourself accountable, asking for forgiveness when you can, right?
Yeah, bro, and just have a little godly humor every now and again, because I think God has some humor. So.
Oh, dude, God has to be a comedian, bro. Yeah, he's the best comedian ever.
Dude, there's even a story in, like, David where he's, like, mocking, like, King Saul. He's like, hey, look, like, real quick, he's like, all the troops are asleep, like King Saul and everything in the Bible. It's, like, in Samuel, and he's, like, he stole his, like, sword or something like that, and he's like, you guys are supposed to be protecting, like, your king. Like, look at me. And he's, like, taunting, like, the army. He's like, yeah. You know, so it's like, come on.
Did God smite him or what?
Nah, bro. Like, God was just like, David, you're that guy. You're a man after my own heart. And, you know, he blessed King David.
Amen, dude.
Amen. So you got to have a little humor out there.
You have to, dude. I think humor is like it's probably one of my favorite things about being a human. Laughing and then making people laugh, that's cool. But I also just love laughing, dude. It's the best. It's the best medicine.
It's
bro.
the best therapy, exactly. Like, if you can't laugh at yourself, if you can't laugh at other people, like, even if you're dating somebody, if you can't, like, roast each other, like, bro, it's like, oh, that's
a red flag,
yeah,
or ick. Well, I feel
kind of
like,
both.
Yeah, both. Right.
I mean, it's like a non-negotiable.
Non-negotiable.
It's like you
good
have
sense of
to.
humor. I think it's kind of a sense of intelligence too. Not like I'm the smartest guy ever, but like if I say a joke and like you don't get it, I'm like, damn.
Yeah,
you know?
That one deflates the whole air.
Yeah, it's like, dang, you don't get that. So yeah, that's a.
It's like I talk in meme and you don't get that. Like,
yeah, exactly. Well, I usually say one pretty dicey joke with like it could be on the racial side of things or like a gay joke, and then
yeah,
I see who laughs, and the people that don't laugh, I'm usually like, damn, all right, those aren't.
right. You're like, oh,
people.
I wasn't being politically correct enough for you. Like,
Yeah.
my bad.
Yeah, I was just trying to make you laugh, dude. But dude, welcome back to my life.
Dude, this is dope. Bro, like, how do you normally, like, you said you're in kind of wing this one. Do you guys actually, like, plan your pods?
Well, we used to. So we have a big old, we have a big notes thing. Usually I just, when I'm falling asleep and I'm feeling like it's kind of silly, I'll put them in and then I'll forget about them. So Benito will bring them up, Nico's notes. But we used to plan, like, we used to post things on the story and do, like, polls and stuff or, like, ask the people on Instagram, like, questions. But sometimes we wing it, yeah.
I'll see the tape, yeah.
Oh, yeah, what's that?
It's just some tape on the trap phone. You know what I mean?
Is
Just
that
covered up with the phone umbrella?
just in case it rains?
Yeah,
Rainy
bro.
day?
I got this in Seattle, bro. How smooth? Like, come on, bro. What?
So is that your second phone?
It is my second phone.
Is
My
it
little
really the
sister's
trap
blowing
phone or is
me
it
up.
business phone or for family?
This is just like actually the personal phone. This is the business phone right here. This is
Really?
the bat phone. Yeah.
What kind of business are we talking about?
Should I use that J. Cole, or not the J. Cole, the Jay-Z reference?
Dude,
I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman.
Oh, comma.
It's so
Comedy
corny,
saying
so lame.
that. Oh, dude, we're all about the
It's a
corn
bar.
here.
Yo, one of my homegirls told me a joke today. She's like, I have a vegetable joke. I was like, all right. She's like, it's kind of corny, though.
See, I like those.
Yeah, yo,
Simple
dude.
and sweet.
Right. But yeah, bro. Yeah, dude, your life is dope. So you guys kind of just look at the notes and everything?
Yeah, or we just kind of catch up over like the weekend, or if we do every other week, we just kind of catch up, talk about what's going on, and then it kind of just works, which is we've kind of gotten lucky that way. We could probably do more planning, to be honest, but
I saw the colonoscopy
oh yeah,
clip.
that's something new in my
Dude.
life that just happened.
Bro, I've been thinking about getting one, actually. They say you have to do it by 40, but I'm like, dude, why not? Like,
Yeah.
do it before 40.
It was interesting. I was just kind of having like digestive issues.
Like,
and then,
wreck your rectum.
Yeah,
Pause.
it was pretty wrecked before, so I was like, I need to get this checked out. Then nothing's wrong, so yeah, I just have to. I just have to eat better. So
Okay.
already answered the questions. I already knew what was.
Yeah.
I already knew that answer. So
Yo, so, like, you were in bed, and you said you saw, like, a little, like, you just, like, would watch it, right? Just, like, a little thing just going in there. And
oh yeah,
just
I was just like lying on my side. They gave me the drugs, dude, and then there was it was like this, like a screen, and I saw the tunnel, dude. I saw the cave. I saw inside me, and I was like,
was there light at the end?
there was no light at the end of this one.
Damn.
They didn't go that far, bro.
Damn.
They didn't go that far. But it was really weird. I don't know. And then yeah, the prep was good. So I guess if you don't prep that well, then like you like shit all over like the doctors and shit. So they're like, yeah, we can't do it if it's too.
What are they, like,
it's
feeding
locked
you? A
up.
bunch of starch and, like, pastas and things like that? They're just like,
No. That would have
that's the
clogged me
opposite?
up. Yeah.
Okay.
It was just liquid diet and then this big bottle of formula, this green
Formula.
shit. It was like this big, this bottle.
Okay.
And then the lady on the phone was like, she's like, so we sent you all this prep, like we sent you the directions. She's like, do you think you're gonna need, are you like kind of constipated a lot? And I was like, yeah. She's like, so do you think you'll need like 1 or 2 days of prep? And I was like, oh, well, kind of, she's like, let's just do 2. Like I didn't even get to answer.
Yeah.
And then I didn't drink both of them, but because I wanted to eat. I'm a fat fucker, but.
Okay, yeah. How was that Big Mac challenge?
It was child's play. It was easy, dude.
It's light work.
yeah,
I
it
remember
was
I ate my
light work.
first Big Mac at 10 years old.
Well, I remember
Big
thinking
Mac.
like hot and spices or any burgers, they're really only like 4 to 5 bites, and I don't. That's not enough bites for me. So
Right.
That's why you get 2 or 3.
Hold up, smell my finger.
What's that, dude?
Smell my finger, bro.
What's that, Louis Vuitton?
Dude, that's a crazy thing to say, right? I was at this other creative space in Raleigh, and we were just, like, outside peddling cologne. There's this, like, exclusive cologne spot.
What scent is that?
Dude, it's some bergamot in here too, which is
like
like
that.
very unique. And so like I'm outside. Yeah. So I'm like out here peddling cologne outside of this spoken word dope event. You got to come to Raleigh. And anyway, I like sprayed on his finger, and I'm like, bro, you got to go into the homie Mayday. I'm like, just go in and be like, yo, smell my finger. And there's like girls and guys all around. And,
Yeah.
And then, so like I'm assuming that already happened, right?
Like a sexual thing.
Well,
with a
because you know
woman.
that's like common, right? Like if a guy's like, yo, smell my finger, you're like, okay, hold up.
Yeah,
That's
it's
kinda
usually
crazy.
it's usually the womanizer guys, the guys that are doing a lot of recreational fingering. Yeah,
Recreational finger.
those are usually the guys that tell you to do that, bro.
Yo,
I haven't heard that one in a long time.
Yo. But yeah, so I go in there and I'm thinking this already occurred, and I'm like, yo, did you smell his finger? Yeah, I brought that so you could smell it.
Dude,
And then everybody like looks at me crazy, and I'm like, no, like you trust me. And then he's like, bro, that's gas. And he had to like put his utmost faith in me, and it was just like some clone. But yeah, I just wanted to put you on. I could get you.
Dude, I
that
would
thing's
love
some-
to buy a new cologne. I'm
Yeah.
wearing a.
And then this one's like the old like million one. That one's not bad, but I brought a couple. You know, clone game is super important. This one's
I
definitely.
like the
smells
other one. Yeah.
Yeah.
This reminds me
Night and
of Obsession, Calvin Klein Obsession, dude. That my dad gave me a sample of in high
like
school.
some 50 Shades of Grey stuff.
That's some 1950s, dude. It's old school. That first one smells fire, bro.
Yo, gas, right? Gas-tastic.
What about this beverage you brought for us?
Okay, so definitely had to do a little mini Send the Halley reunion, like at least have a toast to that, because
Oh,
that's
yeah.
how we met.
Tell them what Send the Hell is, dude.
All
What
right,
even
so
is it?
shout out Seth, Cash, all the guys, the whole team in Send the Heli pre-COVID. Long
Or was
story
it during COVID when we were just raging together? And
It was right before it.
It had to have been right
2019 arc.
Yeah.
For those who here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, like the Salt Yard arc in 2019, those were like.
That was dark days, dude.
Yeah.
But I think Send the
Cheers to
Heli meant
brighter
like,
days.
come help me.
Oh, absolutely.
Somebody's
So
like,
we were like, yeah,
come save me.
Yeah, so we make a group chat. Like, we're all at EDC, and then after EDC, we just start raging. Shout out to United We Rage, by the way. Lived with all those guys. Shout out Phil and the Buff Pickle guy. That guy's going crazy. You know about him?
Oh, Jimmy.
That's how I met Benito.
Through him, really?
Yeah, through so shout out Benito again. Shout out Jimmy. I was at like
Buff
behind
pickleball guy. It's pickleball, dude, not pickle.
Pickle.
Jimmy Bledsoe, shout out, bro.
the Buff Pickleball guy.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah. What about him though?
Yeah, anyway, that's how I met Benito, and shout out to United We Rage, because that was like the first like Send the Halley group that I was at. Like, dude, I was like a senior in high school living with those dudes. Like, they were all like, no, a lot of people don't know that.
Oh, like Phil
at
and,
the Solano house, if you know, you know.
Like
United We Rage.
John Miller, Bayshore.
Jimmy Bledsoe,
all those guys. Yeah, you're
doing the government. Shout out Ryan Castillo.
Yes.
Yeah,
Dude,
those are the guys.
Those tailgates.
Those are like my big bros.
Dude, that was crazy.
Yeah, if you know, you know, for real.
Yeah.
That was like the largest EDM concert in New Mexico till this day.
Dude, somebody asked me the other day, they were like, are you going to the state tailgate today? Because I guess that game was a couple weeks ago. And I was like, no, I'm not going. Like, I had plans. I didn't even think about it. But, like, they'll never be like that again. How was that even allowed, bro? It had to have been, what, like thousands of people?
Yeah, I think. Don't quote me.
Underage. Not of age.
Teen drinking is very bad.
It is bad.
However, yeah, there's some Prosecco's, some Send and Heli. Basically, long story short, yeah, after EDC in 2019, we just went on like an alcoholic arc, and there was walls of White Claws and Jewel Pods getting fistful through. I could show those videos of Seth just
No
like
videos.
going through them. I know, no incrimination. here.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. This is all alleged. This was all a dream. So anyway, Send the Heli. We were just like, okay, let's make a group chat called Send the Heli, and like, we just gotta hit each other up.
And we'll
in there.
correspond on there for
Yep.
for shenanigans.
Literally. So that's how you and I got really close. And then at the mansion beer pong party, and I still never forget that, bro. One of the nicest things ever. This man kissed me on the cheek and said, "God bless this man."
Oh, really?
Yeah. I have the
See?
video too.
Wow.
It's a real one. I could pull it up.
See, somebody said, I said, God bless you to another homie the other night, and then my friend was like, he's like, do you always say that? He's like, I've kind of started saying that recently, and I was like, I think I've said that for a long time, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, be
cheers,
careful with
bro.
that. Cheers. Yeah, be careful, bro.
What's a bartender, bro?
Allegedly. I'm just kidding.
Allegedly.
Y'all ever? All right, let me take off the sweater for this one.
Get comfy, dude.
Okay. I don't know how long these pods last, but
It is lemon and Moscato, not even Prosecco, dude. Liar.
he said it was champagne. I was trying to buy some orange juice. I was trying to have some mimosas, and this is for Eddie and Mark. I don't know if I can use their governments here, but shout out.
Do you guys want some champagne?
I brought some cups, extra
Back
cups.
there.
Yeah, there's some extra.
Dude, I haven't drinking on the podcast since our first birthday one.
Perfect. Well, it's a birthday. It's a celebration.
It is, dude. It's a birthday of renewing friendship.
Facts.
Here's some if you guys want. I'll pour you some, but let me know. Cheers, dude.
Yo,
Great to see you, man.
talk about that mansion party though, real quick. What do you remember from that?
I
That
remember
beer pong tournament.
Whose birthday was it? Oh, it was a paid beer pong tournament.
I created it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
created it. It was your birthday. No.
It was just an event for
Oh,
the
it was just a party.
for the Send the Halley crew and a few others, and just to
It was
do a beer pong tournament at a 14-house mansion.
It was some 14 brew mansion. It was some old rich guy that we all
Papa?
called Papa that you guys wore all his suits and clothes. And we just I showed up late, but yeah. How did you meet that guy?
Dude, long story short, 'cause I want to talk
delicious.
about it a lot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dude, best $10 like whatever it is, Moscato. It does say Moscato.
It tastes delicious. Long story short, what?
Long story short, basically I was like, yo, I want to throw a beer pong tournament 2019, and I was like, where should I throw one at? And I was like, let's rent out a mansion, and it's the biggest mansion in Albuquerque, and I'm on Airbnb, and I like messaged the guy, and he's like, yeah, Chris Brown just rented this to like throw a music video
Oh, wow.
here. He's like, paid $10,000 a night, and I was like, cool, I don't have $10,000.
Yeah.
But I was like coordinating all this through the Send the Halley app.
Like, help us out.
Yeah, and so he has like meets me. He does like a debriefing and like like, I'm not being articulate right now.
You're
Basically, introduction, and we have to like sit down with him like twice, like in his home, like his
Like, you won't fuck up my house. Like, let me put
it's
a
like
face
doing like
to the
interview.
name.
Yeah. And dude, I was like 24, 25, and so I meet like one of his like right hand mans, and he's like explaining what a confidant is and things like that, and I'm like, cool, and then he's like, yeah, so host it, and dude, he hooked us up, bro.
Hey, he didn't charge you 10,000, right?
No, dude, it was $1,000.
Wow, not bad.
Not bad at all. And we all split it.
Yeah, it was. I remember it being fun. There was a pool, right?
There's a pool inside.
There was a pool inside. Yes, that's what I remember.
Dude, and I was sending bodies. I was like Hacksaw Ridge out there, just bringing dead bodies to like
That was
all the beds and the couches. My boy Reyes was thrash. Everybody knows Reyes. 2 filthy photos.
Oh yeah, I just saw him.
He's my
this
like
past
young
weekend.
prodigy. He has my old camera.
He's killing it right now, bro.
Yeah, him and Noah Ray. I'm so proud of him. I mean, definitely y'all get all the credit, but I'm glad that I have a little piece of their like photography.
journey.
Yeah, their journey. Yeah, bro.
Are you doing photography? What
I-
are
I-
you
I
doing,
still-
dude?
I
Tell me
still-
what you're doing now.
I still dabble a little
You're
bit.
dabbling in little things here and there. Would you say you're an entrepreneur?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. I would say I was dabbling in an easement in North Carolina, and there's like my boy Carter. He lives on the top of Hillsborough Street, which is in Chapel Hill, or excuse me, Rosemary Street. His parents and him stay out this like sick condo in Chapel Hill, and his dad's like a retired surgeon, and he's a rapper. He owns a studio in India.
Huh?
Random. So, and then my other buddy runs like the cypher session in Chapel Hill, and I'm like, I'm not a cameraman, I'm a camera man.
Ah, Jay-Z again.
Yeah, Jay-Z again, but he didn't quote that. But anyway, dude, yeah, so I love photography. I have like in this thing right here, some arcs, bro. I have like 300 gigabytes of like unreleased footage,
Okay.
like videos and photos. Really just, I'm in sales for work. Been
Okay.
doing sales for like the last 7 years. It's like my main source of income.
Yeah.
Commission and a little bit of base pay. And definitely still shoot like weddings and graduation photos and family portraits here and there.
Okay.
Have a really exclusive clothing line. Kind of want to do like a Banksy approach to it.
Okay.
Bro to bro right now, even though we're on a pod.
Oh, yeah.
You might have heard of it, you might not. And shout out Own the Day and Asheville and all the local clothing brands. You guys are dope.
This is the only day collab. Dude.
Yeah, Frankie's dope.
He's a man. He does.
And
He
so-
did our logo.
Yeah, no, I saw that. And there's other Mongo Manny or something like that. There's a lot of dope. Diego Westonart. There's a lot of dope local artists, and even Noah Barnett, super talented. So definitely just striving to be as artistic and creative as possible in life.
Yeah.
Definitely really creating with words. One of my mentors say like words are things
Yeah.
and words are worlds. Thoughts are things
Okay.
rather. I
like
butchered that. Thoughts are things, worlds are worlds. Or
Words
words
are
are
worlds.
worlds. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
And so yeah, bro, just the clothing line, really into that, but I want to have a Banksy approach where it's just like if you watch this podcast, you know, like I am the creator of it. But
Yeah.
it's a definitely if you know brand that I want to keep on. I've sold 400 pieces in the last 3 years.
Okay.
No marketing, no nothing. Dude, my last drop,
Just like word of mouth.
bro, yeah. My last drop, Nico, dude, sold 100 units without people even seeing an image of it.
What? And is that because of your sales acumen or what?
Acumen, that's a good word. I was
Or
using
is
that
it
earlier
just-
this year.
Or just word of mouth?
Really just I think a lot of it is definitely grace. God, obviously I'm a big believer, and just a lot of support. That's why I love Albuquerque. I love my friend group. I love all of those who are watching. Shakespeare has a great quote that I've lived by for a long time, and many others. He's like, hate me or love me, both are in my favor. If you hate me, I'm always in your mind. If you love me, I'm always in your heart. And so it's like, bro, it's a
love it,
win-win.
dude.
It's like glass is always half full. And so really just shout out to the support, the team. And really, people say your smile is your logo,
I love that.
and your name is your brand. So I mean, just I think a combination of all that, and just people really just, most importantly, the essence of the brand. It just represents the people. Just kind of like Own the Day.
Yeah.
And it's just about unifying and just being born different, bro. And just hey, like if you identify with the brand, I think a lot of people do, and they're just like, hey, I don't want to die a copy, and people love it. So anyway, there's enough plug of that.
No, that's
Move on.
great,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah.
So just kind of that, dude, and then church and working out and then working and photography and being creative, and glad I was on some podcasts and things like that. So
Which you were talking about, you went on another pod on Sunday or when?
yeah, Sunday
And that was Against the Grain?
against the
What's
grain.
his name again?
Josh. So hopefully I'll start
Shout out
being
Josh.
hopefully we'll start being funny on this pod. Like, do you guys just
No, we-
laugh and joke like 24/7?
No, we don't.
You just like show the highlights, huh? Like the funny moments.
Kind of. Yeah, we kind of just luck out that sometimes they're funny, but it doesn't always have to be funny. I think
Okay,
we're
cool.
just-
Sometimes it's serious.
can
I
get
think some of the
serious.
things, right?
Yeah.
Right.
We rarely get too serious, like too political or too deep.
Like on Joker waves.
But it's okay. Yeah.
Like, why so
We can get
serious?
deep if you want. Yeah.
Deeper than the
Let's get
surface.
crazy.
Let's do it.
Let's get insane.
I like that.
No.
Josh, yeah, Against the Grain podcast. You know what I mean? Just like,
That was cool.
yeah, it was dope. Really cool podcast. Really dope dude. He has like these comic books like on his wall and this other art. He has like 180 pieces or something like that.
Okay.
He has like this like pile of shades right here. I put on like the SpongeBob shades,
Nice.
kind of closest to that,
Huh.
where it's like the flower ones, and he's like just staring with his little buck teeth.
Love it.
Yeah, it was dope, dude. And then he's like, "Hey, what's your 2 favorite comics or characters, like Marvel characters,
Yeah.
out of his wall?" And then he has you guess yours, and he has some traditions. And we talked about basically like my testimony. We talked about Diego Sanchez, how I know
Okay.
him, some comics and faith, and it was dope, bro. It was a good time.
Shout out, dude.
Yeah, man.
Well,
You got to go on there.
Yeah, I got to hit him up. We got to see what. I've just seen a little bit of clips. I've been off social media, dude, except just to post for the podcast. But I know it's kind of like you kind of need to be tapped in and be on there to know, like, maybe current events or kind of pop culture shit or what's going on. So maybe I'll dive back in. But
The Exciting Whites right now is really popular.
Exciting Whites?
Exciting Whites is the thing right now.
Oh, I do.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
started saying whites on here.
Yeah. You got the Exciting Whites with Cam Scatterboo, and I think Dart is the quarterback for the New York Giants, and they're just like some crazy like. Well, Scatterboo went to ASU. It's like
They're football players?
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, they're the Exciting Whites right now, and they're just like taking the lead by storm.
Like in sports or on like content.
In sports, but
Okay.
they're producing content through like the NFL,
Gotcha.
and they're just like wilding out. Like, why is Cam Scatterboo always shaking his head? I think is
Cam Scatterboo is
a running back
for
the New York Giants.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you're a Cowboys fan, aren't you? No.
Damn.
Well, I am.
Unfortunately, I am.
Yeah, me too. Well, I don't know anything about sports, dude. So I'm not gonna be able to hang if we talk sports because I don't know shit.
It's okay, bro.
I'm
We
a
could,
very casual football fan and a casual Cowboys fan.
and that's the best way to be right now.
I mean,
Just
for-
be very
yeah.
casual right now. Don't go
agree.
too crazy.
Yeah, let's not go down that. Dude.
But yeah, so last sports reference, this shirt actually, it's an authentic Brazilian practice jersey.
Okay.
My roommate back home in North Carolina, shout out Zay and his family. His little sister Lauren, I don't know if this is TMI, but
We can
always
cut it out.
keep her in the prayers. She plays for London's national team.
London's national team.
Uh,
Oh wow.
For the teen division, she's like 17. She's actually like, you can even see she's been subbed into games and all that stuff.
Wow.
Legendary. And my bro gives me this shirt the other day, and he's like, "You look more Brazilian than me. Here you go."
I agree. Like, you could pull off Brazilian, dude.
I'm like, okay.
Wait, so you don't have to be from London to be on the London
No, you do.
soccer team?
He's,
Oh, she's British.
Dude, yeah.
Oh,
So his
okay.
dad's like British and black, and then his mom's like Jamaican.
Oh wow.
So dope. And then
That
like
is.
him and like his sisters are like actually like certified models,
Oh
like
wow.
agencies
They're
and all
hotties.
that. Bro,
Are
they're
they
like,
of age though?
They're like ultra light skin prestige. Zay is no
Okay.
diddy. Yeah, it's just like, bro, if you think of like the ultimate light skin, it's like there's levels to this, and Zay's there, and Zay's there, like ultimate light skin.
What ethnicity are you?
Dude, I like to say I'm a global blend because it sounds better than a mutt. I was at a cottage
Mutt's
party.
good. At a
Shout out
what?
my boy Preston. I was at Preston's cottage like back in the day. Sebastian, you know Sebastian Bella.
Yeah, yeah.
Shout out Seabass. So Preston and
I
Seabass.
thought his name was Martise the first time I met him.
Wow, Martins.
Yeah, I don't know where it came from.
He taught me Spanish one time. He was like, "Donde está mi pensamientos?" And that means like, "Where's my thoughts?"
He lied and said I didn't
Liar
know what
alert.
if he was if he was black or if he was Cuban or Dominican or what he was.
Yeah,
And then he
he's like Colombian.
right?
I'm
And
pretty
that's
sure.
Spanish?
Yeah, but he's
Yes.
like me and him. I met his mom. We were talking about this. Like he's like indigenous Colombian, which is like derives from like black African roots.
Okay.
Allegedly.
So he can
And,
say it or no?
I mean, like me, like we could say it like once every 3 hours.
Okay.
um,
Damn, I'm jealous. I'm just kidding.
that's what I said in college. Like some of my bros at the fro, they're like, "Bro, you're a quarter black. Like you could only say nigga like once. Like you can't even say it like that." And I was like, "Okay, I'll say it like once every 3 hours."
Dang.
So
That's
funny.
enough, dude. Once a day would be enough. You'd have to make it count, I would say that.
But yeah, my mother is actually Aztec Mexican, like indigenous, like half Aztec Mexican. Like my grandmother lived in like an adobe in Mexico,
Okay.
and she's literally like half Polish. So
Oh,
my
wow.
mother's last name is Lemansky.
My mom's in Poland right now.
Shout out.
Isn't that crazy?
Shout out.
She's
You
doing
need
the
to get some
Lord's work,
pierogies. Amen. Let's
She's
go.
teaching other teachers how to teach married couples how to have babies. Yeah, it's called natural family planning. Shout out. So that's pretty cool. She will be back. So my dad's all alone right now. I'll have to get dinner with him this week, but
Yeah, facts. And my dad, speaking of my dad, he's black and Italian.
Okay,
And a
so
little
there's
bit
the
of
quarter.
Spanish. Yeah, there's the quarter.
Did you grow up here?
I did for the most part. Yeah.
Okay.
How about yourself?
I grew up here, dude. I've never left. I went to
St. Pius.
Went to St. Pius. I went to Queen of Heaven before that, which was kindergarten through 8th, Catholic school, private school, and then St. Pius. And then UNM, dude. Yeah, I've never left.
That's
I've
gas.
thought about it, though. One day it'd be cool to have a couple cribs somewhere else. Colorado or maybe like Nashville or somewhere green.
What about natural disasters? Like, does that matter? Is that a thing to you? Do you even
Yes,
think
it
about
is. Natural disasters, it is a huge thing to
that?
me.
Yeah. Do you think those are
Tornadoes
planned, by the way? Or do you think those are, like, all natural?
That's a good one. It depends if it's the
6, 7.
Jews or it's the liberals, but it's either one.
The Zionists?
The Zionists. Wait,
Well, we got to be careful.
let's look. No, we don't have to be careful. Dude.
Okay.
Can you guys look up I'll look it up. What does Zionist mean, dude?
I'll
'Cause
look it up right now,
You
too.
hear that term. Oh, we're on ChatGPT right now. Zionist.
Dude, that's
what?
insane.
He's the basketball player for the New Orleans, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Shout out Zion Williams.
Zion.
the 360s.
Is he cool? Is he good anymore or no?
Yeah, dude, he lost a bunch of weight. He was, like, eating a bunch of Big Macs and stuff. Right? Right, guys? Back there? He was, like, getting chunky. He's getting money on his Kodak. Getting chunky.
Zionist refers to someone who supports Zionism as a political and cultural movement that began in the late 19th century. At its core, the belief that Jewish people have the right to self-determination and to establish a homeland in the historic land of Israel. Okay, so if you're a Zionist, you do not say Free Palestine.
Yeah, dude. Like, so there's that. Yeah. So if you're Zionist, they're like, nah. And then you got like Judaism. Then you have like Christianity.
So Judaism is probably just like the faith of practicing Judaism, not
like Abrahamic.
like just like the religion, not like the cultural. I'm owed this land.
Yeah, there's.
They have
it gets like I'm not a scholar in theology yet, so I know that there's so even in the Temple of Jerusalem, like there's Muslims that go and pray there, then there's Christians, then there's Judaism, like and then there's Zionists. And so, like, allegedly, the conspiracy is, like, and this is getting super political.
Let's
and
do it.
people are going to be like, well, actually, fact check, actually this.
Fact check.
Yeah.
Fact check in the comments. Dude.
Yeah.
Tell us what we're missing.
Yeah, facts.
We don't know.
It's like people that are, like, whatever, you want to say woke or whatever, like, or spiritual or Christians are like, we know, like, there's the Zionist party, and then there's Judaism, there's Christianity. And so there's, like, this huge debate. It's like, who's really controlling Israel right now? Like, and actually, in Palestine, it's really sad because this is a touchy subject for a lot of people. Yeah, and I actually have a friend named Lauren, like 2 years ago, who actually died from one of the Hamas attacks. She's like Israeli, and then I have a bunch of friends who are Palestine. So like, I almost lost a bunch of friends, and they're like, "Bro, why aren't you speaking out on this matter?" I'm like, "Dude, like I got people like on both sides, and I love you to death, but like, bro, I don't need to voice my opinion online because I'm grieving because I have ties to both sides." Yeah. And as a Christian, it's like, dude, it gets really
dicey.
Dicey.
I'm definitely on the side after like this year coming on Free Palestine, dude.
I kind of
because
there too, actually.
Whatever you call it, there's a genocide going on,
I agree.
and I don't know the geopolitical whatever things that are going on, but I know that that's wrong. I know that it's been going on forever. So, but the weather and natural disasters, I don't know who controls that, but if they're controlling the earthquakes somewhere, I'm not going there. I'm not living there. Or tornadoes. I don't want to live in tornadoes.
Or fires. Like, what about the Palisades? Like, kind of sus that the 30 minutes. I wasn't supposed to say that. Huh?
You can say it. I'll cut it out.
So,
no, I'm just kidding.
So, yeah, apparently, like, the whole insurance companies in Malibu and things like that, like, stopped funding
right before
the fires. Yeah, like fire insurance.
You know, the thing about
conspiracy,
right? Yeah, coincidence. It's all coincidence. The thing about conspiracies, bro, like I'll look into something, which means I'll just go down a rabbit hole of things that are going to just validate what I'm questioning or thinking. they're a lot more fun than the actual truth. Like Epstein, right? Take that.
Dude,
Like,
there's
we all
his
know what's
birthday
going
book.
on. It's whose birthday?
I have his birthday book. Like one of my homegirls,
Whose
Dina.
birthday book?
Epstein's
What
like
does
40th
that
birthday
mean?
book. I'll show you, bro. It's like on my IG. Like, hold up, let me get my phone umbrella just in case it rains in here.
Yeah. It's raining, man.
Shout out Shrek, bro.
Is that Shrek? Oh yeah, it is.
Dude. So this is on 1%, but yeah.
Bro.
Yo, hold up, bro. I got this in
Just
Seattle.
in case, dude.
Just in case, dude. You know, got so much drip, got so much motion.
Epstein's
Yes.
birthday book. What is that?
Yeah, so watch. I'll send it to you. So yeah, look, I'll show you real quick before my phone dies. Look how savage this is. I troll people with this phone, by the way. This is the troll phone.
Yeah, it's
Because I'm like, bro, I'm good. But this is just to like
that
troll
one
people.
still doesn't have a
This
case
just like
on it
proves
either.
I'm not materialistic. Does that make sense? Is that a contradiction? Because I have two phones. But this is a Black Mirror anyway. That's
Yeah,
a whole nother topic. But yeah, dude, check
get
this out.
into it.
Like this is, bro. I'll send this to you, bro. Look at this, bro. This is the first 50 years, bro.
It's like an art. It's like a. It's got children on it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
This is
Anyway.
dark shit.
Yeah.
And that's a real thing.
It's a real thing.
I believe it.
Um,
Don't fact check that. I already believe it. Whoever's fact checking.
And I'll leave y'all with a really semi-profound quote. They say truth is stranger than fiction.
Yeah, because the truth is probably not. Because you think about it like the they. There's always like a they, right? Like who's controlling the world? Like
Like
there's
the
like
guys like controlling this podcast.
yeah.
like, it's
that,
not
yeah.
really us.
Like it's like the Wizard of Oz, the man behind the curtain, right?
Right.
And it's like, if you think there's, I like to think this. I don't know who it is, but there are definitely some rich assholes that control political landscapes and stuff, or control certain things. No matter what this podcast or what we do, probably we're not going to figure out the truth. But I think the truth would be. I don't think people can handle the truth. But that's why I think that like religion and faith, like it doesn't. We don't need to
Know everything.
know everything, but like we find truth in that, you know,
And comfort in that too.
and comfort in that. Yeah.
Because it's like also one of my pastors said like God wouldn't be God if you knew everything. But
Yeah.
also Romans talks about like God's masterpiece and his fingerprints on everything. And it's like he's already made every human aware that like he's the supreme ultimate creator.
Yeah.
It's like our choice to like accept that or not. And everybody has their own faith. But conspiracies, bro, and truth being stranger than fiction,
Yeah.
I definitely think that's true, man. And I've had some stories that I've told my family, and they're like, they thought I was on LSD, and I'm like,
Yeah.
nah, this is like really happening.
This is real.
Yeah, this is like real.
I think it's hard to
I have an April Fool's Day story, by the way.
do it
Okay.
right now.
Okay, cool. So speaking about truth is stranger than fiction, keep this super simple. I hope
That'll
one of
be-
these are get a reel. Some part of our conversation goes on the reel, but
Oh,
yo,
dude, I love this, dude.
yeah. So, dude, long story short, I'm 15 years old. So 15 years ago, just turned 30 this year. Hey, it is what it is.
Shout out,
Yeah,
30 this year, dude.
30 this year, man.
You're 94, 90,
95, baby.
95.
Okay. So that deserves like 30 zins. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it does. I need a Zin for this one.
All right, so check it out. Long story short, timer on there, 6:48. So 15 years old, my good friend Mike, Michael Lopez, and Damian Chavez, we'd always play like Call of Duty and just like Madden together, and we were just always hanging out. Michael
Yeah.
lived a block away. I was actually staying with Damian my sophomore year because I was like having hardships with my mother,
Gotcha.
things like that. And so shout out my team, man. And God's always just put great people in my life to look out for me. So anyway,
Amen.
dude, yeah, amen. So we're just like hanging out. Michael comes over and he's like, dude, I found this phone at my mom's work. I'm like, dope, dude. He's like, yeah, dude, I think it's like a government phone. I'm like, cool. And then he's like, no, seriously. I'm like, okay. Like, what do you want us to do with that information? I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. And then he's like, no, I know, but I'm gonna keep it. I'm like, cool. And then so like we're playing video games. Then like 2 hours later, his mom was like a manager at Mario's Pizza. By the way, if you guys haven't ate Mario's Pizza, like that's
Fire.
gas. I know
It is gas.
Geronimo's or whatever.
Saggio's.
No, I know, but that other popular spot-
Jimani.
Jimani.
Toronto.
Yeah.
No, that's the native.
Dude, I haven't
American
lived here in
joint
like
down.
4 years, so.
That's
anyway.
the fry bed place down the street, Geronimo's.
Oh, okay.
Anyways.
Hey, so there is a Geronimo.
No, there's not.
Oh, there's not. Okay, anyway. Okay, so check it out. Wasn't that like an Indian?
Geronimo was the first Indian, I think.
Yeah.
Or Indian chief.
Dope.
Yeah.
So anyway, his mom worked at Mario's and whatever. So
Found
we're
the
like,
phone.
yeah, found the phone. He took it. And so like 2 hours go by and like we get some knocking like on like Damien's door, my friend's house. And then we're like spooked and we're like, we see like two dudes in like suits and everything like that. And we're like, oh, what the fuck? Like, bro, this
Like
is
Men in Black shit.
yeah, Men in Black stuff. And we're like, no way. So like we just like hide out in the room, and then like his mom's like answers the door, blah blah blah, and then she was like, Michael had just left, and she was like, there's two guys like looking for Michael, and something about a phone. Do you guys know anything about that?
Wow.
And we're like, nah, we don't know anything about it. Here's a rising action of the story right now.
You weren't gonna rat him out.
Never,
can't
bro.
rat him.
Loyal to the soil.
You can't rat him.
Loyal to the soil. And so they tried to bury us. They didn't know we were seeds. So anyhow.
Dude, all these truth bombs on me today.
Bro, you look at my caption, like everybody's like, where'd you get those? Like a lot of these are original. So anyway, top of the dome ski. So anyway, we're like, and then after his mom leaves the room, we're like, bro, what the fuck? We're like, no shot, bro. So anyway, we go to school, chemistry class. Shout out Miss Weiss, she's so dope, and she let me, by the way, drive her car one morning, dude. Real story.
Illegal. She hot?
Yeah, tangent. No, I was 15, didn't even have my driver's permit yet, and it's 8 o'clock, and I'm like, hey, Miss Weiss, can I like go to like Wendy's real quick, and can I take Michael and Jasmine and Zach with me?
She gave you her keys to her car.
Dude, gave me her keys, bro, in the middle of class, and I just like take her whip.
That's insane.
And then I come back with food in class, bro.
And nobody else got food.
Nobody else.
And she was still teaching.
Facts.
Wow. That's a crime. Allegedly.
Legendary. I'm not going to say anything else about that. No.
Shout out Miss Wetzel.
Miss Weiss.
Miss Weiss.
Yeah. So anyway, if you know, you know. So anyway, we're in that class. Michael's like being, a fool, and he gets his phone taken away. But he gave like the phone that he found away. And so we're trolling and we're like calling the phone, so it's like ringing in her drawer and everything like that. So like
you had the phone to that phone. You had the number to that phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm like calling it just to be like a class clown, and it's like ringing off, and we're just disturbing class, and we're being super disruptive.
Fuckers, yes.
Yeah, dude.
Love
so anyway, it gets taken away, goes to the principal's office, and then later on that day we get phone calls, and it's like the government, and they're like, we need to get that phone back. Like Michael Lopez, like because I was calling it like, is this Anthony? Like, do you know Michael Lopez? Like that phone he took. Like, it's a real story. This is on April Fool's Day, by the way.
Wow.
Yeah. So they're like,
no way.
Yeah, dude, real story. He's like, we need to get that phone back. And so we're like in lunch, and Mr. Deanza just transferred. He was assistant principal at Sandia, and I used to like ditch all the time at lunch. I kind of started that way of like ditching like at lunch to go to different schools and hang out.
Wow.
Bad. Anyway, and so anyway, I knew Mr. Deanza from Sandia because he was cool with me like skipping class and or skipping lunch.
Yeah,
go to a different lunch to a cooler school. So I went to Highland. Shout out my real ones at Highland, but they didn't have no juice like that. Like we had juice, but like the lunch was just didn't hit like that. You know what I mean? So anyway, I love Highland though, but I went there for 3 years. Yeah. So anyway, dude, and so
urban over there.
Super. And so check it out, bro. Here's the end of the story. So Mr. Deanza, he just came from Sandia. I knew him. I had some pretty good, he transferred to Sandia eventually. It was before he went. Yeah, and then Mr. Robinson was the assistant principal there. But before Mr. Deanza left, I was really cool with Mr. Deanza. And anyway, I'm like, hey, Mr. Deanza, we're in the lunch line, Nico. And, bro, so anyway, we're like, I need that phone back. We need that phone back. And he's like, yeah, good try, guys. And we're like, no, seriously, like, the government is after us. And, like, it's a government phone, and we need that phone. Yeah. And he's like, guys, good one. Like April Fool's joke, like that's really good. Like you guys almost had me. We're like, no, we're not a joke. He's like, all right, guys, like have a good day. And we're like, what the fuck? And then, dude, next day, end of the story, he like calls us into the office, like intercom, in school. And you're like, oh shit, we're in trouble. And he sits us down. It's like me and Michael, and he's like, hey, I just owe you guys an apology. I'm like, we're like, what? He's like, yeah, 2 like government officials like came in here and confiscated that phone from me.
Wait, it was really that?
It was really that real, bro.
I thought your mom was playing April Fool's joke on you guys.
No, bro. That's a really a real April Fool's story.
That he found. Yeah. Fuck, I wonder whose it was, bro.
I don't know. But that was it was really that deep. Damn. Apparently.
That's like, I wonder, dude, there wasn't any like fucking, what's it called? Like crime shit on the phone? There wasn't any like
I have no idea. I saw that phone for like
contraband.
10 seconds. Michael was just flexing that.
I don't know if I believe that story though.
No,
that's how crazy it is.
And that's not even like one of the craziest stories I've had. That's like not even a crazy story. Like, dude, that's like child's play in my life.
But it's April 1st?
Yeah, it's April 1st.
It's on brand?
I had to bring it to the podcast.
Wow.
And then story real quick. Hopefully you guys think this is funny.
Give me all the stories.
One time, Miss McGuire, I have to DM her back. Shout out. We're not in her DMs like that, but she taught me poetry. But you would. Nah,
No?
I wouldn't. Nah, Miss McGuire is really dope, and I just was showing her some love. You know what I mean? I was just like, hey, I appreciate you. Like, I'm such a better writer now because of you, and I use articulate vernacular now and things like that. So she's my English honors
Love
teacher,
that.
sophomore year. But anyway, dude, she trolled me one day in class. She's like, you can't lick your elbow. Have you tried to lick your elbow?
I have.
Yeah. And I embarrassed myself in class.
Damn.
And you know, I got her back.
Did you?
Quick-witted, too. I almost got written up. She was writing the write-up.
Yeah.
Literally, guys, even everybody. And then she's like, I can't write you up for this. You know what I had her do?
What?
Immediately after she embarrassed me, I said, you know it's impossible to headbang with your mouth open?
To headbang, and she did it. Oh, dude.
Sorry, I love you, Mr. McGuire. Sorry, I tell you.
Shout out, Miss Ryan. Wow.
And
She
she's
did.
like-
She did it
yeah, she was doing
in
it.
front of all the class.
Everybody just started busting out laughing.
Damn, that's horrible, dude.
I was like, damn, like don't play with me.
Bro, I was such a bad kid in
like
middle
a bad
school,
good
dude.
kid. Go on.
Yeah, like we were bad. We would get freaking PB&Js, dude, and freaking throw them on the ceiling. We would throw like flashcard. We'd be leaving for leaving for the day. Throw flashcards in the class, dude, like 1,000 stacked flashcards.
Spoiled little fucks.
Dude,
Excuse
so-
my vanity.
But we were getting good grades, so we would go to parent-teacher conferences, and they'd be like, they would tell our parents that we're doing bad shit. And shout out my parents, they had our backs. They're like, well, how are his grades? And she's like, they're fine, but he won't stop talking. He won't shut the fuck up. What happened with my first phone getting taken away, dude? 8th grade, my phone. I got a red chocolate, dude. A red chocolate.
Yo, the chocolates were dope, by
It
the
was
way.
fire.
This is your
It
safe.
slid up, dude.
So
And,
I wanted that phone so bad.
So at Queen of Heaven, if you got caught with
It's
the
like
phone, you get it.
2007, 2008, 2009. Yeah.
Yeah. So every year actually. So 2004, I was in fourth.
Remember
grade.
the juke?
The juke would kind of look like it where it turned like that. Fire. So I get the phone, and then if you get caught with your phone, you get it taken away for the year. So in the next morning, we're in SSR reading, right? And I'm texting the hose. Not the hose, texting the boys, whatever, in the same class, and then so the chocolate to unlock it, you click it twice, but to start the MP3 player, you click it 3 times. So I started I unlocked it, and I didn't think it did it, so I clicked again, dude, and then smack that Akon and Eminem starts playing, dude, just
Yeah.
dude, turn it off real quick. Miss Casada,
That's
dude.
totally 2008.
Poor Miss Casada, dude. And she has a cane. She's got like type 3 something, diabetes or something. And she hobbles over, bro. And while she's coming over, I'm looking at Adam Garrity. Shout out Adam Garrity to my left. Looking at his book like it was his phone. I was like. And then she comes over and takes his phone, bro, for the whole year, dude.
The whole year?
The whole year. He's like, it wasn't me. He didn't rat me out. Shout out. But he didn't know I ratted him out. So if you're watching, I'm sorry, Adam.
Who's the real imposter?
I'm imposter, dude. So she took his fucking phone, and I feel bad about it till this day.
But was that like a skeleton in the closet for like ever? Did you come clean?
Well, I think I told the story in the very
Did you
first
have
episode.
extreme ownership about that?
This is my extreme ownership. Tell me about that book.
No, hold on. Continue. Real
No,
quick.
that's it, dude.
Okay, yeah.
I think I had the very first episode of this show. I told that story. And it was,
This book, I just bought it again. I gave it to
Admirals.
my sister, and
Okay.
I haven't opened it back up. But in this trip, while I'm visiting family, the goal is to finish this book. But, you know, David Goggins, like,
is that who it's by?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Navy SEALs. Like, I mean, he's, you know, he just basically just has to tell you, like, stop being a little bitch.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, I'm going to assume that this book is all about being, like, taking extreme ownership of things and also, like, not being a little bitch. I think that's the most concise version of the essence of this book.
Okay.
Hopefully. I don't know.
I think accountability.
Accountability is
I
important.
think accountability is something that a lot of people don't know how to do because I think either social media or I don't know the media or just like the lack of a like a higher power or lack of a moral compass. I think people have been taught that they don't need to take accountability for things, so they can just be selfish, like worry about them, be like self-indulgent, whatever makes you feel good. I think accountability is something that's kind of rare these days with young people.
Preach.
So
And people of all ages, really. Especially women. No, I'm just
yeah, well,
playing. Shout out to women.
if you're hot enough, you don't need to be that accountable. No, I'm just kidding.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah.
But yeah, bro, I agree.
Yeah, do you agree? Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Like make a mess, clean it up. My dad always told me that.
How you do one thing is how
Apologize.
you do everything. Apologize.
Yeah.
Akon.
How you do it? yeah, how you do one thing is how you do everything. So fuck, just got to tighten up. We say tighten up on here.
Tighten up, yes. Be on point.
Get your shit together. Stop being a little bitch.
Mm-hmm.
But
Being a little bitch. And so, yeah, man, I mean, you hit it right on the point. Integrity is a big thing. Moral compass, ethics, morals, principles, all that. And I was talking to my little brother, preaching to him today, and it's like, bro, you have to take ownership of your life. You're 15 years old, like, you're fucking around.
yeah,
You're like, bro, I come back home and you're like not going to school. Like, what? Like,
Really?
bro, yeah. Like, I took my little brother's phone away, and like, bro, I was like, I'll be the drill sergeant. I'll be the
that's
bad
actually
guy.
your little brother's.
No, my other little brother's phone's right in there. Yeah.
A lot of phone stories, dude.
Yeah, facts. Like, little bro's phone right here, and I'd even take his away. My little brother Josiah, like this is their phone right here,
And you made him hit the books and study.
bro. Yeah, I'm like I'm about to be on his ass like white on rice.
Like
No
what?
diddy. Like for real, bro. He needs to take accountability and ownership, and like somebody has to. Like if his dad, I mean, I'm not going to get too personal, but
You
you know, alcoholics is a bad thing, and so shout out God and allowing us not to stay in that arc of 2019, you know, because people just never get out of that, bro. And so yeah. Anyway, dude, his dad, you know, we're praying for his dad a lot right now, and like I'm like, bro, well, while I'm out here, like, bro, you're going to go to school.
Yeah.
And like my other little brother tried to have attitude, and I was like, he didn't want to answer me on a question. He's like, I was like, why aren't you answering me? He's like, because I don't have to, because I can. And I'm like, oh, bet, because
really?
you can, yeah, because you're 10 years old and you think you could talk crazy.
Yeah, I'll kill you.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take like your Xbox, your TV, your phone, like everything from you. And you know why? Because I can.
Because I can.
Because
yeah.
I can.
Guess what? I can do more than you.
So I'm like, all right, you want to be a little shit? So
I think
anyway,
that's important though to have like that. You're a good big brother like that, bro.
I hope so, brother.
I think like yeah, I don't know. It's hard to like good versus evil, good versus bad, like that moral compass that I think is intrinsic to all humans is kind of like it comes from God, right? Would you agree? That's where I think it comes from. At
Ethics,
least in my
principles.
phys- Yeah, yeah, maybe it can be taught like or nurtured, but I think it's definitely a nature thing that you're born with.
I think I could be mistaken. I think it's called laminin or something like that. The protein that holds like, I don't know, our cells or something together. I think it's a protein in us, but allegedly laminin. It's like the represents like the cross, and basically in one of the Old Testament books it says like God's wrote his like laws and DNA in us.
So it's written inside our DNA.
Yeah, dude, and
I believe it.
And I mean, ultimately, yeah.
It says collagen, but
Collagen. There's something with laminin or something.
oh yeah,
like that.
fibronectin and laminin help cells attach to the extracurricular matrix. Or the scaffolding outside of our cells.
Ooh, see, I'm onto something.
There we go.
We cooking.
Laminin, what is it? But yeah, man, even with this like whole Charlie Kirk thing, you kind of
Yeah.
saw like the extreme, not even the extremes, but when I saw that, I was like, damn.
Dude, can I get a Zin?
Yeah, of course.
All my Christian friends who see this are like, bro, shame on you. And I'm like, yeah, sorry, I'm still working.
That's one of my still little treats, bro, for my brain. If I have an addiction,
I haven't
it's definitely
vaped, and I haven't bought a vape in a minute.
Me
Unfortunately,
neither.
I
Thank
like,
God, though.
yeah,
That stuff's the devil.
yeah, hex. Yeah, it's Charlie Kirk
But like
thing.
the whole
That's
thing,
crazy.
it kind of messed me up, bro. Like for a couple of weeks, and I was like, oh yeah, of course. Like everybody's gonna be on the same page. Like everybody's gonna be like, this is a horrible thing. And then you see like these psychos out there like rejoicing and celebrating and glorifying it, or politicizing it. I was like, damn, some of these people are just really like lost and have I don't know. It was really kind of like it broke my heart. It's sad. But then you see like, I think churches are starting to fill up more. I saw it at my church a couple weeks after, and still like the seats are a little bit more full. So I think there is an awakening going on. But
Yeah, a lot of people will say that he's not a martyr, but a martyr by definition is just somebody that dies for their beliefs.
oh yeah, he's 100% a martyr.
I mean, like, regardless if, like, you guys want to put a title, like, he's not a martyr, people will call him Nazi, all this stuff. Like,
That's insane.
at the end of the day, that man died for his beliefs.
Yeah, and his beliefs weren't
Whether
even
you
anything
agreed with
crazy.
them or not, a lot of people on the left do not
Yeah.
agree with it.
Well, they didn't listen to him. It's easy to just
Right.
It's easy to put a crazy label on somebody when you don't even listen to his content or try to hear the
And
other
you could
point
take
of view.
things out of context, because,
For
like,
sure.
a lot of his
They clipped
things,
it.
yeah, clipping and
But if you
he's-
watch the full video, you're like, oh yeah, he's not saying
like,
anything
the
crazy.
whole,
He's
like,
pretty
diversity, like, hiring things like
the
that.
DEI?
DEI, and, like,
Yeah.
he's like, I can't trust, like, a black pilot or this and that. Like,
Yeah.
crazy if you actually go into that. I was in an Uber before I financed my new car this year. I gave my last car to my mom. Shout out God. And so, anyway, like, I was talking to a pilot, and and he actually spoke on this before the whole Charlie Kirk, Charlie Sheen. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. Kirk thing. He was like
Shooting, not shooting. Sorry.
yeah. And so he was like, actually, there's this thing with pilots, and when you and even if you're like the most qualified pilot, some of these jobs are going to DEI people just for the diversity in that space. And so like what he was saying, like it sounds really harsh and crude, and some of it is pretty. I don't know if I agree with all of his takes. However, it's like there is a lot of truth. Two things could be true at the same time. He can be like pretty unpolitically correct and unchristian-like, and then he can be at the same time.
Yeah.
Like nobody's perfect. At the end of the day, that stuff is really happening where there are more qualified people that are not getting the positions just because they want to diversify the space.
Yeah, exactly.
And that is a fact.
That's a fact.
That is a fact.
They're getting hired on the color of their skin.
And I'm a minority, so it's like whatever.
Yeah.
Like
they're hiring people based on the color of their skin rather than their merit and how good they are to have the job. So he was just saying, as an example, he's like, if I see a black pilot because of DEI, it might come into my brain that, that guy's not qualified because he was a diversity hire. He wasn't the best person for the job.
Exactly. And then people were like, oh, I could never do that because like a lot of my friends that are black and they're always on me like, like how are you supporting him, blah, blah, blah.
There's
and I'm
some, I know there's some black people
I'm like,
that
I'm
are
only
really,
a quarter, bro. Why are you guys on me? No.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Only a quarter. But yeah, man,
I'm human at the end of the day. We're humans.
Yeah. And
I'm
redemption. I always love like accountability or holding yourself accountable. And then like some of our favorite movies, right, is where like the bad guys or the good guy like fucks up. He's in trouble. And then the redemption arc is something that we all like to see. So like the cancel culture or the demonizing of somebody without allowing them the chance of redemption is, I don't agree with. I think it's
dude.
I think everybody has a chance at redemption if they try, dude. If they apologize,
Bro, and I'm trying to find the meme album real quick. Yeah, bro, like the whole Charlie Kirk thing and Christianity and faith and all that stuff. It's like, bro, look at this crazy. Do you remember CJ? Look at this crazy photo I just found.
I do. Shout out to CJ Behrman, dude.
Yeah, I took this photo of him back in the day.
Slapping the bag?
Yeah, dude. Back at the tailgate in 2015. Dude, look at this gnarly photo, too, bro.
Those are insane, dude. Oh, wow. Who
this
is
2015.
That?
Nah, dude. This is when I first started taking photos, bro. Got a media pass to go on the field.
There you go.
But hopefully I can find a funny meme real quick. Oh, dude, look at this savage photo of me.
Damn, you're black in that, dude.
Yo.
You could say it you could say it.
I'm head out.
As much as you want, dude, if you look like that.
Yo, one time I worked at Cliffs. Shout out all my Cliffs people. That was my first job.
Damn, Cliffs, dude.
Yeah. And I was a ride operator. Dude, one time I almost got fired. And so I almost got fired because I hung these kids on the fireball for like 40 seconds. And you're supposed to hang them down for like 10 seconds.
What was a fireball?
Dude, the fireball, so basically, long story short, you're supposed to go up, down, around, hang for 3 seconds, up, down, the ride's over, essentially.
Are you in a, what are you?
The fireball, it's the wheel of fire, bro. It's like the, what's that one, Daredevil guy that does like the, whatever, dude. So anyway, if you know the fireball, it's one of the coolest rides at Cliffs, our little last amusement park. So,
damn, shut up.
So anyway, it was like one of the first rides of the day. Frank, R.I.P., he was one of the managers and owners of the park, allegedly, I think, something like that. But he was at the gas station at the Speedway, and it was the first ride of the day, and there's a bunch of these like kids and a few adults. I'm like, you guys want to do something like a little unconventional? You guys want to like
bend legal?
You're like, yeah. I'm like, you guys want to bend the rules? You guys want the ride of your life? Pause. so, and then they're like, yeah. I'm like, I got all you guys' consent. Like, we're gonna have some fun with this ride. And dude, like, I hung them upside down, bro. Allegedly. Fred came to me and talked to me. He's like, dude, you could be fired. I was like, why? I was like, bro, I didn't even hang him upside down that long. He's like, I put a timer on my watch. I saw you from the Speedway. You hung him upside down for 40 seconds.
Hey, what's the right time? 20 seconds?
No, dude, it's like 3.
Oh, damn, yeah. So they were losing all. They were all the blood was to their head, dude.
They loved it. They were like, best ride ever.
Well, that's
like,
their parents' fault for letting him go alone, first of all, and then.
And me being a 16-year-old ride operator.
That's also, I'll say it's not your fault. It's Fred's fault. It's your hirer's fault for giving the 16-year-old that much leeway.
Where was I going with this? Why did I bring up Cliffs?
We were talking about
was
God.
I a DUI hire?
Yeah, were you? Yeah, that's why. DEI, that's why.
Oh, the memes. I was bringing up a meme.
Oh, yeah,
just random there. Dude, real quick, segue.
Segue.
All right, real question. I want the guys to chime in with this in the back. Eddie and
Voice of God, Mark.
So who was worse, Caveman SpongeBob or Doodle Bob?
Oh, like in terms of, I think Doodle Bob had the more capacity to do bad. I think Doodle Bob.
Who actually did worse?
I don't really remember a caveman SpongeBob.
Dude, Caveman SpongeBob.
But was he breaking shit?
Doodle
Doodle Bob was like, he was like the Gremlins, dude. Like you feed him after midnight, and then he just, those guys are just doing crime.
That's just Caveman SpongeBob right there. And then Doodle
Yeah,
Bob is like,
Mignon, yeah. But he was bad. I'll go him. What do you guys think? Do you guys remember it? Mr. Young SB?
Doodle Bob's worse.
I agree, right?
Facts, dude. Doodle Bob and the Mino Toads or whatever they're called, like first episode that like ate like SpongeBob's pineapple.
Mimi.
Dude, remember the pickle episode where he's like hiding the pickle underneath his tongue?
Yes.
And he's like Krabby Patty.
To get free Krabby Patties, dude. Dude, I wasn't even allowed to watch SpongeBob for a little bit because my mom thought it was bad, and then one day she started watching it with us, and she's like, "This is actually hilarious." That's one of the best shows, dude. Have you seen all the trans gay shit on Netflix?
No, bro, but
Like they're
like that Black Mirror episode on like one of the last episodes where like those dudes, but anyway, trans gay shit.
Oh, like
Yeah.
like in like the little kids' Access Park, there's like some chicks making out, or there's another one where like two dudes get married, and it's like in the little kids shows.
Yeah, bro, and that's
It's
like
crazy.
crazy, and that's like honestly messes with your like biological like chemistry. And
If
I
you
mean,
start
like-
seeing that these things they're just trying to normalize it and desensitize kids.
And
it's a
look, my
problem.
brother's gay, by the way, and a lot of people are like,
Yeah.
well, that doesn't mean like you're like
Yeah, it does.
like you like gay people. And it's
It
like,
means that
bro,
you're not homophobic.
Yeah, I'm not homophobic.
Yeah.
My girl's
I
gay.
have an uncle. My girlfriend's gay.
Shout out, big
I'm
bro.
actually trans. No,
No, like, what do you
my uncle's gay.
identify
He's one of my favorite people on earth. So I don't think it's a.
Yeah.
I'm not a homophobic, but
But
like, I
there
don't
is
think that you should
natural
be-
law. Like at the end of the day, like unless you're a male seahorse, like a male is not producing a baby.
Yeah,
Like naturally.
exactly.
Like
It's just the way things are, and I think that
I wonder what Doodle Bob would do.
dude, Doodle Bob would be drawing dicks on chicks all day, dude. Yeah, exactly.
You go crazy, bro. No, I haven't even seen it. I haven't even really watched Netflix like that, dude. Like,
Well, I didn't watch the gay shit on that. Well, there is one show, Wayward, where the main protagonist was a man, but was a chick.
look right here.
And the show's
Look,
pretty good.
Real quick, there's a
Not nice things that I won't repeat, but there was biblical verses, some analogies to animals. Nike took his shoes immediately, which I thought was a little harsh, because he's just because he's Asian. You know what I mean? Fuck,
Dave
you gonna
Chappelle's
take
talking about
shoes
this
off
right now.
Asian dude to appease a gay dude. You know what I mean? No, you don't know what I mean. But Asian people kind of know what I mean. Okay, you're Asian dude. No, I say this with no disrespect, but we're all Americans, right? And we can agree that America has a huge body count all over the world, but nowhere more than Asia. We have bombed the masculinity out of an entire continent. We dropped 2 atomic bombs.
Facts.
I don't know where he's going with that, but yeah.
I don't either, but I
Yeah.
like the Asian.
Yeah, dude. I mean, shout out. What's that Scary Movie 3 where he's like, Teriyaki, Suzuki, Mitsubishi, Toyota, Hyundai, Suzuki.
I did that to a chick the other day. She was like, "What's your name?" I was like, Nicolas Esteban Garcia, Hernandez Ortiz, Orozco. Fucking, I named off like 6 of them, dude. She was like, "Oh shit!" So I played it off like I spoke Spanish, but I think we're coming to an end, dude. It was
Yeah.
a quick one. We'll have to do this again for sure.
Hopefully
whenever
this was
you're in town.
subpar.
Hopefully it was. No, dude, it was great. We got to meet up and actually catch up.
Like Heinz.
To get some more intel on your life, dude. I'm excited to.
We have to
see
have
that
you
you're
hang out
doing
after
good.
this too.
Yeah, I'm down.
If the schedule allows.
Absolutely, bro. But yeah, guys, this was this episode 160. Like, subscribe, go follow the boy Anthony Rey, Ray Doiney,
Rage, you and I.
and we'll see you guys next week.
Shout out the
Peace out.
pod. Shout out the
Play the
team.
music.
Hey, have you seen Entourage? By the way?